is your boy, Doughboy. We back. So, we've been live for 6 minutes already, so this is gonna get cut out, but I'm I was taking this time to go ahead and replace the batteries on my fire alarm. And I did that. Feel me? I thought it was gonna take D batteries. It took double A's. I have that. I had both. So I was ready. No more beeping in the background, y'all. We are clocked in. We are locked in. We are clocked in. All right. Welcome to another review. This time, we're doing a mouse pad, and it's the one you see on the screen. But before we get to that, besides changing the alarm on the fire alarm, or the batteries on the fire alarm, we also got a nice new little stand. I had a makeshift stand with a bunch of clips and stuff from my camera. So I have a tripod now. So you get to capture the essence of my little setup a little bit more. I can change the height and whatnot, which I will um mess with in future reviews. Um that's that out the way. And let's get into our mouse pad here. It's not gonna be too long of a video because it's a really to the point. You feel me? There's nothing to really elaborate on. There's not too great of a detail to go on. I am gonna hit on a lot of the points that I do like. There is nothing that I don't like about the mouse pad. Um there's I pretty much really love this mouse pad. There's nothing wrong with it. So let's get to it. Okay, here we have the LGG Neptune. It is a mouse pad that was up for pre-order on their website. I was so graciously able to win during a giveaway on Twitter or X, however you call it. So during that giveaway, I won and I was graciously sent it. This is the packaging right here for anybody interested. Let me let the light settle in here. This is the Neptune case. You can see it says speed type, very fast. Right here, dark gray, the logo, Neptune. Pretty standard stuff here on the back. This size that I won is the 490 by 420. They come in extra large square, double X, and triple X. So you can get the desk mat, whatever the case may be. They do have this is the regular LGG Neptune. They do have a Pro Series for this mouse pad. They have the Japanese foam base, which lets you choose the thickness, so you can have it soft or mid, kind of like the artesian mouse pads. This one is just comes one kind of texture and stuff, so that's good for that. One thing that I do like about one thing that I do like about companies, or that I tend to look at in companies, is their item description. I don't know if a lot of people tend to look at the item description of the stuff that they buy, coming from mice, mouse pads, whatever the case may be. So before reading the item description, I had this for a week, and I left my headset on it. I left my mic on it, which is a Yeti, and it's pretty heavy. My headset is a Corsair, and it has some aluminum casing around it, like kind of harder metals type stuff around it. So I had left it on my mouse pad, and it created some dents. I had some heavy dents in this. So after a few days, the dents had disappeared and nothing had happened. So after reading the description does tell you that the surface can be easily creased or dented, and that's something that so that's one of the things that they say in the item description, that it dents easily, creases easily, but give it a few days for it to return to normal, which is very much the case. So that's something that I look into as far as companies, because if you're giving an item description and it doesn't do what the item description is, then what am I paying the money for, right? So there's that. I put a lot of time into this mouse pad, so I got in this mouse pad probably like more than a few months ago, and I just been putting it through the ringer. So if it looks slightly dirty, I apologize, but that's just, you know, me putting in through the works. So let's get into the texture. It is a speed type pad. So speed type pads tend to have a very smooth surface with not a lot of friction on it. Some have no friction, some have a little bit of friction, so you can get that stopping power. This is one of those in this case. You do have a little bit of stopping power on this. There, it's not gonna go across the whole thing like a glass pad would. Mind you, anything that you see gliding across this mouse pad during the video, they all have stock skates. I have not touched any skates within any of my mice, but they do recommend core pad skates, the standard kind, for the best experience on this. So I might do a little update video, maybe like a little short or something, see if there's any difference between regular stock skates or the core pad stuff. But there's nothing, it's nothing too crazy with stock skates. I still move fast, there's still the friction, but it just, it's a very smooth surface. There's nothing that's stopping you here, you feel me? Something else to compare is I have my X2 here, the no skate edition, which has glass skates on it. Unfortunately, my desk is a little bit slanted, but to give you an idea of how smooth this pad is, my desk is a little slanted, so this with glass skates moves slowly. One day I woke up with this being all the way at the top, and in the morning it was all the way at the bottom because of the glass skates and the surface. So you can imagine how nice and smooth this is. This is glass skates here for your, for just make sure you guys understand. This is glass, and these are regular full skates. We can also go into some dots because I have the mini X that comes with dots. So you know it's a little bit of a lighter mouse, so it might glide a little. But this is the mini X on the Neptune. It's a very nice mouse pad. This is some end game gear type of stuff for me here. I've been rocking this. I haven't switched to back to any other mouse pad. I do have like a Saturn Pro desk mat, the triple X, and I haven't used that. I haven't used my Hayate Atotu or anything else because this right here is amazing. The base, you can kind of see the base right here. It's nice. It sticks. It hasn't moved from where I put it. Wherever I put it, it sticks. The stitching on the side is good. It's done perfectly. There's nothing coming out of the edges. It's not a messy stitching. One thing that I did find out about the Neptune that they had posted on their Twitter account is, another thing about the mouse pad is it's not the texture but the way that it's made. The production for this takes quite a bit of time, and for one reason I believe is if you have or want to purchase a LGG Neptune, if you get a close look on it, I can't really zoom in with this type of camera with my camera, but if you get a closer look, you can probably see it in the camera. They have like little squares in them, and the squares are about, I want to say, like point five, maybe like 1 centimeter or 2 centimeters apart, and they make a little square design within the pad, which you can see when you get close. You can't really see it on the camera, So that's something that I'm proud of finding out, because they posed a question on on Twitter asking, "Hey, did you see this? And if you did, what is it? You know, whatever the case may be." Um, but other than that, this is pretty much the LGG Neptune. Um, the surface is clean and smooth. You can move. This is, in my opinion, the best cloth speed pad that there is out there. And you know, I haven't tried out a lot, but I am gonna try out more. But right now, I don't see myself switching as far as speed pads to anything else. I do want to get different types of skates to see what all these mouse pads are hitting for, depending on the skates. I want to get some jades. I want to get some donuts, some obsidians, whatever the case I can get my hand on, and really start testing out these mouse pads a little bit better. But as far as my testing goes with mouse pads, they're just going through constant gaming, like FPS games, regular other games, anything you could think of, I play it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. These this mouse pad is good for anything. Like this U2 is a little bit on the heavier side, not really heavy, but heavier than the lighter of the mice here. And you know, everything just feels like it feels good. I don't want to stop using this mouse pad. Like I said, there's nothing else really wrong with the mouse pad itself. um I can't really talk bad about it. There's other mouse pads that aren't as great that I have in my collection, but I haven't done a video because I'd rather spare the feelings. um but this one, top tier. I recommend it. They're usually up for pre-order, but if you pre-order it, it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth the money. It's about 40 45 bucks for this size that I have, and I play around 1600 DPI, 16 1400 DPI. So and I play pretty good. So nothing too crazy. So if you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for all the support on my other videos. A lot of comments are flowing in, um, and a lot of people are leaving stuff. I finally also fixed my fire alarm yet again, so no more beeping in the background. And I will fix my situation. I hope that it was a little bit better during this video. This video wasn't scripted, so a lot of my videos aren't scripted. I go from the top of my noggin, so I kind of want to keep it that way, just because writing stuff down prematurely, I kind of don't have time for it. But I will try to be more mindful about it for stuff that I'm more excited about, like the ninjutsu sort of 4K, or I could have done it for the YouTube, but I wasn't thinking about it, and I felt like people weren't worried about me saying but a lot of people had started commenting on my videos saying that, you know, I gotta work on the thing. So I will do that, and I appreciate you, the community, everybody that's watching the video, for the feedback. I will always take any and all feedback, um, and with no animosity. I won't hold any anger towards you unless you're saying some crazy shit to me. Then I'm gonna I'm gonna violate you. But other than that, yo, I'm Doughboy. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for everything. Thank you for pulling up. It's time to pull out with all these mice. Look at this. Doo, doo, doo. Line them up. That's a fire thumbnail right there. I'm not gonna lie, with the strange coin. That's how you gonna pay for it.